Okay, three, two, one, go.
Hi, Dr. Richard Bartlett here, there, and everywhere, sometimes more than ever. And I just wanted to talk about how we interpret things and how we put our own particular spin on them, on everything, of course. We think we're individuals, but our individual expression is really colored by the way we've been taught by our parents, by our society, by our culture, by our religion, by our political leanings and droppings. The way we look at things is not really us at all. It's a conglomerate. And so it's like we're a corporation of no one, yet that's composed of a body that's infinite. So I just want to talk about some a funny thing. It's like I noticed before we did this little post, there was this kind of hanging out there. That's just from my light. You see it? Okay. And people were like, what's that strange light that's coming? Is Dr. Bartlett being pulled out of his body by angels? Or, oh my God, there's a spaceship, or that's an orb, or you see, and we interpret all these things based upon our models. And our models are completely flawed. All of them, all of our models are flawed. It's like when we talk about quantum physics being behind matrix energetics. Well, God, yeah, it's been behind me, and it's kind of scary because I wake up in the morning, there's something. Oh, it's Joe Biden. There's something breathing on me back there, or it's my cat. My cat's dead. I hope it's not my cat, right? Uh, See all those models? But we interpret these things based upon this nonsense that's always going in what we think is our head, which is really just a program that's running wild amok in the universe. It has nothing to do with us, but yet we pick it up and we hold it to us like it's some precious thing that we just can't let go of. I'll tell you a funny story about this, how we interpret things. I was at Sounds True uh, doing the audio for the first presentation. We did, Melissa and I did one called Guides, Grace in the Field of Art. I did one called The Matrix Energetics Experience, although Melissa was there. Uh, so I sit down and I'm doing an interview with the head of Sounds True, and we're on video. And she asked me this question about what's the meaning of this tattoo on my wrist. Well, I'm just a slob. And so I had gotten ink on my, I'd written this list of things I was supposed to say, you know, because I was going to talk and we were going to create this album. And of course, everything that I was going to say got thrown out the window as soon as I got in front of the microphone and in front of a live audience, by the way. And but then I was sitting down with her and we were doing this little piece, you know, this little focus piece, and I had this blue stuff, and it was just I'd written this list of those things down, and it gotten on my wrist, and then she assumed it was some spiritual tattoo or something, you know. So then, and then it was even funnier. I shook hands with somebody with some executive behind Sounds True, and when I shook hands with him, he passed out. And people somehow think passing out is spiritual. I suppose alcoholism is spiritual as well, and drug addiction. Uh, it's not. It's not what you make of things. It's what things are made of, and things are made of something that's completely indescribable that nobody has actually raised the curtain on yet, and maybe never will. I'll see you next week.